What is going on? For those who don't know, I go by Philly Mike, and this is kind of the Philly Talk podcast. We had to jump into my kids' room real quick. It's late, people sleeping here. Like I said, I got the hookup that I'm gonna do in my attic, but we gotta get that finished. So I'm doing it in my room, and I got the wife sleeping. But what a game! Let me just say this real quick. What a game! Let me start by saying this is not the game that we should be playing against a LMA list Spurs. Like, come on. We can't be playing like this against these teams that are missing their all-star. Pacers missing Sabonis and Brogdon. The Spurs missing LMA. You got guys in double figures all over the place. Guys who are rookies who shouldn't even be playing for the Spurs. But I ain't going to hold nothing back. My guy Embiid did good. And Shake Milton, as you see, when he inbound that ball, when Shake Milton inbound that ball, he wanted to give it to what's his name so bad. MB was calling for it. Shake's like, last time MB yelled at me. MB yelled at me. So I want to give it to him, but I'm wide open. I'm not Ben Simmons. I'm wide open. Let's go, Shake. I ain't mad at him. And the funny thing is, if you look on all these Sixers groups, they were like, get rid of Shake. Shake's a good bench player, but Shake can't play. Now, I'm not saying Shake is Steph Curry. I'm not saying Shake is a beast, but he balled out. What's going on, Philly Fresh? What's going on, Masadinsky? Let's go, Bird. Yo, yo, yo. He said, yo, 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 that was a clutch. My boy got his confidence back. Listen. Hey, again, first start. He's 23 years old. 23 or 24. I mean, he's young. He's young. What's going on, everybody? From Memphis Grizzly fan, I love Shake Milton. Hey, listen, the dude is young. The dude is really young, but he stepped up. But you saw Embiid was calling for the ball. And he's like, man, do I do it? Do I throw it to him? Do I not throw it to him? Because he just yelled at me the other day. I don't want to get in trouble again. But he's like, I'm wide open. Let me pull this with the utmost confidence. The utmost confidence. Shaky, yeah. Shake, let's go. What's going on, Ryan Rowe? What's going on, Brokey 711? Yeah, man, look, but it was a real sloppy game. 13 turnovers. You let them go on an 8-0 run to kind of close it out. They were up 4 points. 8-0 run. You can't be allowing that. You can't be allowing that. What's going on, Carapool? Yo, ice in his veins. Ice in his veins. Shake. I saw the Sixers tweeted right away. Holy Shake. It was crazy. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, yo, or Ice Shake. There you go, Ice Shake. But listen, there were some things, the one thing I can say good about this game is that every single starter was in double figures except for one. Now that has to do something with the fact that he was in foul trouble all game. He was in foul trouble all game, but still, come on, Ben Simmons. There's been times throughout the year, post-pandemic, now, even before the pandemic, where he does not shoot double-digit shots. He's too explosive of a player to not shoot. I'm not talking actual jump shot. I'm talking go to the rack, finish. 240-point quarters, shaking my head. Yeah, the defense, bro. Listen, I'm hyped about Shake Milton, but the pick and roll defense needs to be fixed ASAP. We can't play pick and roll defense. But again, every starter in double digits except for Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons only shot the ball 6 times. Now, we all want to see Ben Simmons shoot. But I just want to see Ben Simmons attempt layups, attempt baskets, any kind of baskets. Come on, he's too talented. We should not rely on a clutch 3 after plus 12 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I agree with you. Listen, no means am I happy about the way we played in the fourth quarter against the Pacers, against the Spurs. They're superstars against the Pacers. They're all-star, not playing Sabonis. Spurs all-star, not playing LMA. You know what I mean? We can't be allowing this. We cannot be allowing this. Did Ben even play? He was wearing a bench shirt near the end. He was in foul trouble for a long time. So he only played, 25 minutes. And when do we ever see Ben Simmons not play 30 minutes? But that's still no excuse to only put up 6 attempts. Look, I got to get this out one more time. Shake, holy Shake. Holy Shake. The man just got yelled at by Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid yelled at him, right? The very next game, Embiid is calling for the ball, and Shake says, I want to pass it to you, but my guy, I'm wide open. Let me get that. But still, 8-0 run to almost close it out. Brett Brown, man, the rotations. Raul Neto played 11 minutes. Alex Burke played 10 minutes. Now I understand he's going to say, well, Ben Simmons was in foul trouble, so I had to use Raul Neto or Neto, whatever you want to call him. No, Alex Burke get the minutes. Now I understand that Glenn Robinson hasn't been in the rotation since he got hurt. Yeah, listen, again, right now I got the setup in my actual room because, again, I'm still only been here for 3 weeks, so I got the setup in my actual room. So my wife is asleep right now, you know what I mean? And the baby's staying in the room right now too, so I can't be in there, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a W. It's an ugly W, you know? We got to be used to this as Sixers fans. We're not going to get these clean wins. But anyways, Joel Embiid, 27 points. Tobias Harris, 25 points. Josh Richardson finally gets past 10 points. He's shooting some shots. 19 points. Shake with 16. And again, only person not in double figures is Ben Simmons with 8. It's honestly annoying that we blew a 14-point lead, but Shake coming in clutch. Hassan, I agree with you. Listen, the type of win you get from a guy, this type of win is satisfying, but more not satisfying. I'm happy that the young boy who got criticized his first game in the bubble, saying, wow, one bad game, and all these people were like, Shake's done. Get him out the starting lineup. Put Ben Simmons at point guard still. No, he's not Steph Curry, but he can do the job. He makes his team better. But the team has a long way. No way should we blew a 14-point lead to a LMA-less Spurs. Come on now. He says Shake's a dog, been holding us back. Oh, Ben is holding us back. We had a 14-point lead. I agree 100%. What's going on, Vic 3 in the building? What's going on? Well, at least Ben Brown did one thing right by putting Matisse in the game when we needed to stop. But I'll still say we fire him if we get to the finals. Hey, we playing like this, we're not going to get to the finals, my guy, because you got to still realize that we blew a 14-point lead to a LaMarcus Aldridge-less Spurs, like DeRozan double figures, Derek White double figures, Dejounte Murray, that dude off the bench from Kentucky. Just ugh. Why is it so hard with the Sixers? Exactly, man. Why is it so hard? Like the whole game was a struggle. It was slow. You know, it was a slow, ugly game, 13 turnovers. But you see in the fourth quarter, we started to get that lead, and then boom, we about to blow the lead. Like I said, the pick and roll defense is not good. They're not good. Sixers ain't going to have nothing on my Heat if they play them. Hey, not the way we looking, man. But, hey, a W's a W. By any means, I'm not satisfied with this. But I'm satisfied to see a guy like Shake who needs to get his confidence back up after getting yelled at by Joel Embiid. Again, if you go on the any Philadelphia 76er group in Facebook, they're like, I knew Shake Milton was nothing. I knew it. So many people gave up on Shake Milton from one game in the bubble and Joel Embiid yelling him. And with Joel Embiid yelling him, that had to be in his head all this game. So you got the fact that Joel Embiid is calling for the ball. Joel Embiid is calling for the ball. And he's like, I'm going to pull it. Money. Hey, I'm still with it, Matt. I'm still with it. Fire Brett Brown. You already know. Missed the game. Shake played well. He had 16 points. Let me just say this real quick. Every starter had double-digit points except for Ben Simmons. But I will say this. He was in foul trouble, so he only played 25 minutes, but he only took 6 shots. You can't do that if you're Ben Simmons. Shake had the game-winning three-pointer. That's why people are hyped on him. What's going on, Jalen Williams? Hire Kenny Atkins? I ain't mad. I hear some Kenny Atkins. I hear some Mark Jacksons. You know, I predicted a 50-point game from DeMar, but we slowed him down, so I'm happy. But we can win. But we can't be winning nail biters. I ain't mad. Yeah. Curious to see what we look like with a shortened playoff rotation. Hopefully Burks get in. Yeah. You cannot be playing Neto. Now, Neto has some good layups late. He has some good late layups, I'm saying, but he's a defensive liability. Twice he got the ball stolen from him before he got to midcourt. Like, He's just not that dude. I love the people that said get rid of Joel. Without Embiid, we screwed. You already know, my guy. Listen, I'm a Joel truther. Like, I like me some Ben Simmons too, but I just don't understand how Ben Simmons does not put up at least 10 attempts, 6 attempts. Now, again, granted, he was in foul trouble. I'll let that go. But come on. Philadelphia fans are the best and worst. Talk about cutting guys when they're a rookie or second year. Yeah, you already know. We got to give them some time. I just grinned and beat up. I just grinded and beat up about that in my video today. Oh, you did? Like I said, man, I got home late. I wanted to do a video before this game, but I didn't have no time. I've been running around. Brent Brown, fire time. Time for a head coach change. I ain't mad. Hired Jay Wright. Interesting. I haven't heard many people say him. This new to Vic. What? Had it since Friday though. That game was hella physical. Got scared when Shake got elbowed. Yeah, he took a mean elbow. They should have called an offensive foul on that, but he didn't. You know, he got the foul. But listen, you can't blow a 14-point lead. You have to get these guys fighting through screens. Like this new NBA, everybody want to go around the screen. No, fight through it. Nobody's getting through ball screens. Hey, Eric Sidewater, listen, if we didn't win this game, my title was going to be we are the worst pick and roll defense ever. But listen, Shake Milton, all the criticism from the fans, from Embiid, ice in his veins, my guy. Ice in his veins. I'll take it. I hate when Neto goes for a block. What is this short buck going to do? Yeah, like at that point, you got to let him score the bucket because you're going to go for the block. All 120 pounds of you are barely going to affect him. He going to get the and one and just going to spark up a run. The thing I'm most angry about is we don't use Alex Burke. He's a pure scorer. That's his 2K archetype. And that's what we need, but he plays almost under 10 minutes a game. We need to fix that. I agree. Neto played 11 minutes. He played 10 minutes. Even if you feel like you have to because there's no Glenn Robinson and Ben Simmons was in foul trouble, you play Neto 6 minutes, 5 minutes, and you give Burks 15. Come on now. For the Sixers to go far, Ben Simmons is going to have to shoot at some point. Listen, there's times I'm not even asking him to shoot a jump shot. I'm just saying be aggressive, post up, go to the rim, get fouled, get easy buckets. Like, come on, my guy. Subscribe or you smoke Reggie. You already know. What up? What up? I had to school a Cowboys fan why Wentz is 1,000 times better. I would type 100 million, but I got that I don't got that many character rooms. I hear you, my guy. I hear you. But yeah, do me a favor, smash that like button on the way in or real quick right now. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We rocking Eagles and Sixers content regularly. We do regular videos and we do live streams. And again, man, I got work tomorrow, so we gonna do this for a little bit longer. But like I said, when it all comes down to it, all 5 of the 4 starters in double figures, 25 points for Tobias, 27 for Embiid, 16 for Shake, 19 for Richardson. Ben Simmons, once again, not aggressive. You know, again, he was in foul trouble. I'm sorry, I know people may disagree, but I imagine if we drafted Brandon Ingram instead of Simmons, the 2-man game with Ingram and Joel would have been ridiculous. Listen, B.I. is a guy who got some offense. No, I like B.I.'s game. He's long. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be able to get – he's going to be – he could turn into a baby KD. He got to grow some more. I just didn't like the blood clot thing. Like, hopefully that does never come up in this thing throughout his career. Losing a big league in the fourth happens too much with the Sixers. Always the same pattern. I agree. Listen, if you're up by 10 plus with the Sixers in the fourth quarter, don't sit back. Don't recline your chair. Do not recline your chair because by the time you get comfy, you'll be flopping up, getting up quickly. Free throws are not even easy buckets for Ben. I know, but you know, actually prior to this thing, he started getting a little starting to be all right with his free throws. He's never going to be a great shooter. You know what I mean? That's just, it's in his repertoire. Listen, we got to understand that the shooting thing is probably not going to happen. We would all love it, but it's probably not going to happen. But we do got to get him just being aggressive. There's times where Ben Simmons attempts 14 shots. 14 layups. That's the Ben Simmons we need, at least. Again, the two-man game down low with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid could work. But let's give some shout out to my guy, Shake Iceman Milton. I had to bring the kid to the yard. Oh, no. No good. Ben is holding his team back. He needs to be more aggressive and shoot more of these. More. If he unleashes that dimension of his game, watch out, NBA. Yeah. But see, there's times we've been saying this for years and for years. Spicy. Yeah, man. Them Raptors look pretty good. Them Raptors looking really good. It's going to be rough. Would you give up Alex Burke, Furkan Korkmaz, Raw for DeMar DeRozan, Polton, and 3 future first rounds? Easy. He was running with a toy in his mouth, and oof, that hurts. Yeah, Ben will never be a great shooter, but like you said, we need him to attack the rim and try a few mid-range. Yo, bro, the mid-range game will go far with this guy. They will go far with this guy. Shout out to my guy RB. I'm about to see him going live. I would do a stream with him, but the last 10 seconds of the game, I had a big case of lemon booty and a case of hitting legs from standing too much. Crazy. Ben is a huge, and I mean huge, liability in the half court. Yes, and that's why I was so confident in him moving to the 4, because when you move him to the 4, you get an extra shooter in the half court set. You take out Horford out, so you got Ben able to use the pick and roll. He's the pick man. He rolls to the basket or slashes to the basket or plays in a dunker spot. Now again, I'm a guy who says he's a 0.4. So when we're in the half-court set, put him down there. You got Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, able to move. You got the little dump-off passes from each other. Ben can clean up some rebounds. And then in transition, you don't look for Shake. You don't look for Jay Rich. You don't look for Tobias. You look for Ben Simmons and transition. You get the rebound and you want to outlet. You outlet to Ben Simmons because he can still run the break better than anybody pretty much in the league. But in the half-court set, man, he is a liability. All he does is hand the ball off to somebody, and then he goes nonchalantly stands there. So you just need him. But he is a great pick-and-roll man. And you know he's rolling. You know he's not popping. And if he ever will shoot a 3, the only 3s he shoots is in the corner. That's it. That's all he would do. This team will go as far as Ben carries them. You can't trust Joel. He's hurt too much. Tonight he wasn't hurt, though. 27, my guy. I hear you, though. Ferk having confidence issues again. Yeah. I mean, he needs to cut his hair, maybe. I don't know, man. So, congrats on the win tonight. Hopefully mine wins tomorrow. Hey, Luka, I still like Luka. He's nice. Ben doesn't carry the Sixers. Ferk Continetto for TJ McConnell. TJ's a little, he has energy and all that, but he still can be a liability at times too. Oh, dang. Here we go. But yeah, appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. Look, Shake Milton got his confidence back. I like that. The team snuck out a win when we were playing bad. We cannot, and I repeat, not give up these fourth quarter leads like that. We cannot do this. We just can't do that. We have to be better at fighting through screens and stop trying to go around. That's just too much lazy basketball. That's why we're getting killed by the mid-range. Dejounte Murray is just eating the screen, little 15-footer. Eating the screen, 15-footer. We're getting mid-range to death. You weren't kidding. The crazy, you talking to that. You crazy. Yeah, look, come on. Listen, Joel Embiid has some things wrong with him where last year he was sick and all that stuff, but still, at the end of the day, you need a bucket. Give it to Embiid. Look at, he hit that clutch jump shot, that little mid-ranger that kind of put us right where we needed to be to stay in the game. Bring back Dario. Hey, come on now. Jacob didn't foul Embiid. What? What? He didn't? He didn't? We Shake to turn into Jim. We need Shake to turn into Jimmy buckets at the end of the game. Joel Embiid can't do everything. Yeah, but it's still, I'm giving the ball to Joel Embiid. What I do get worried about is that when Joel Embiid puts the ball on the ground, the guards in the double team always end up taking it from him. He does turn the ball over a lot in them senses, but you need a bucket. And again, he gets it and turns around, goes right up. It's different. But when he puts the ball on the ground, Yo, what's going on, Von 215? Like I said, this by any means is not a win I want to celebrate, but I do like a couple things about it. One, Shake Milton, who everybody tried to write off after the first game, and yes, him and Embiid scuffle, him playing bad. He's a young kid, great chance. And again, when he had that ball, you saw how long he hesitated. You know why? Because I told you, he was like, dang, Joel Embiid just yelled at me. We're only down by 2. Joel Embiid is calling for the ball. I got to shoot it. Rise up. Rise up. Sounds like it. Trash and JoJo. Yeah, come on. That's my guy right there. That's what we rocking with today. It's not Jacob. You pronounce it like, yeah, all right, well, Polton, whatever. Foul's a foul. I heard the whistle. Now I hear you though. Listen, Spurs. If you were a Spurs fan, you guys played a tough game. Without LaMarcus Aldridge, you had your guys playing, bro. You had a lot of guys in double digits. And B, when healthy, is a top 10 player and one of the best two-way players in the NBA. That's facts. Thanks for replying to my Twitter DMs, bro. You already know that was you. Got you, my guy. Got you. I think if Shea can do what Jimmy did for us, I think he can if he gets more confidence. Listen, this was big. Do you think Wentz got snubbed from the NFL? 100%. Listen, he didn't have a great statistical year last year, but he still carried a destroyed team to the playoffs. And if you look at some of them quarterbacks, Ryan Tannehill, even Jimmy G took him to Super Bowl. I'll give him that. Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott. Like, come on now. Let's not. Oof, that hurts. He should have. Now again, I heard that the votes went out right around Thanksgiving. So when around Thanksgiving, you didn't get to see him carry us to the playoffs. So it's stupid that they would vote around Thanksgiving. You still didn't see all the December games. And so I don't know. We will be unstoppable. David C., what is going on, my guy? Ben for Defensive Player of the Year. Listen, his defense has been looking kind of suspect these first 2 bubble games. Listen, I'm a big Ben Simmons defender, especially when we're talking defense, and that's why I think he does better than a lot of other people. Again, I want him to shoot, but I came to the realization that he's not going to. Not even mid-range. I just want him to be aggressive, attacking the rim. 6 shot attempts. It's not good enough. Dude, I jumped up like crazy when Shea hit that clutchness. Yeah, Joel gets in trouble passing out of double teams, but Joel is the one player on the Sixers who can demand a double team. I agree. But like I said, Tobias was good today with a little bit of ISO ball. I saw that little 3-pointer he made where he double tapped his feet. I'm like, maybe you should do that a little bit more often. Philly Mike, what's up? We got a W. It was an ugly W, but I'll take it. It's better than an ugly L. Joel's a good player. I never said that he wasn't. But lazy and always hurt. Play around too much and let the talk never be able to fully back it up. If he was more focused, I have no problem. Listen, we were bounce away from probably, having a tough one against Giannis, but we played them well. And I mean, the Warriors at that capacity wasn't beating nobody. We do better when Brian isn't playing for us. Brian. Who's Brian? Brent Brown got to go. He can't take Neto with him. Yay. Let him go. Let them go off and sail the sunset together because, again, there's no reason he should have one more minute than Alex Burke. If you're going to say he played 11 minutes because Ben Simmons was in foul trouble, well, then a minute should have went to Alex Burke. We got a huge W. Yeah, we did. I mean, it was ugly. It was ugly, but I'll take it. I almost lost my voice when Shake hit that shot. Yo, it was crazy because again, you saw Joel Embiid like, give me the ball, give me the ball, and Shake was like, let me be the unsung hero. Let me get that. I love Thibault and Korkmaz, but why are they getting more minutes than Alex Burke? Even Neto got the same amount of minutes as him. I hope this changes when playoff starts. Yeah. I thought you would see Neto's minutes maybe in the exhibition games. I didn't think you were going to see him this much in the first two bubble start games. How many rebounds for Embiid? I think Embiid had like 9 or 11. Hold on, let me get the. Embiid had, again, let's go over that right quick. Embiid had 9 rebounds. So Tobias Harris had 25. Embiid had 27. Richardson had 19. Shake had 13 until we made that clutch 3 to get him to 16. And Ben Simmons only shot the ball 6 times, was 4 of 6 for 8 points. He threw in 5 assists and 2 rebounds. But again, he was in foul trouble. So, but if you look at the defense, like look at this. 30 points for DeRozan, 20 points for Derek White, 13 for Murray, 24 for Rudy Gay, 15 for that Clark Johnson dude. Like, what? Oh, Brian Forbes from the, yeah. He's a liability too. Again, he's a shooter. He can get hot. But listen, I like Derek White. I really like Dejounte Murray. I like him as a two-way player. DeMar DeRozan is that mid-range all day. You guys got some players. It was better to get him and when you lost Kawhi instead of having nothing. Brett got to bring Raul with him to vacation home when he gets fired. Oh, yeah, shout out to my guy, Doug Peterson. I didn't even do a video on that, my guy. My bad, I've been slacking. David C., that's a great stat. Joel gets doubled a lot now, which will allow assist opportunities. Who said that? David C.? I didn't even see that. Oh, yeah. Embiid had 5 assists, which is nice. Yeah. Again, that double team that he demands, he just got to be a little bit better passing out of it. He's been doing better recently, though. I ain't going to front. I swear to God, we need to stop falling apart in the fourth quarter if we want to contend. Yeah, listen, we were all kind of, turned around. Like we knew what type of basketball the Sixers were playing prior to the pandemic stopping it. We were one of the best teams in the NBA at home and one of the worst teams on the road. Right now, one of my biggest questions was, were we going to play like home or away in Orlando? Looks like we're playing like we're on the road. So that's not a good sign. I thought the fact that if we could play something like the Wells Fargo Center, also, you bring in Shake Milton, you put Ben Simmons at the 4, you get Al Horford off the court, you bring in an extra shooter, Ben Simmons still runs the break. I thought we would be able to do a lot of things. That's not even asking Ben Simmons to shoot. Just be aggressive at the 4. I haven't seen it, though. What is the problem with this Brett guy? What he sees in Neto, not in Burks. I'm really trying to understand this guy and failing. I agree. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he likes how Neto pushes the ball, but I don't know. I don't see it. I really don't. Embiid also hustled, which is a good sign. Yeah, look, Embiid's doing a lot. Listen, he came out, he dropped 41 first game. He dropped 27. Embiid is not our problem. Right now, our main problem is Brent Brown's rotations. The fact that Ben Simmons is not being aggressive. I don't care about him shooting at this point. Just being aggressive. Josh Richardson wasn't really adding any value to this team, but he dropped 19 tonight. So that's a good sign. Miami in 6. Hey, listen, my brother's a Miami Heat fan. If we play them, we going to have to, you know what I'm saying? What's not to understand, man? Mans cannot coach. Yeah, man, look. Embiid again, like I said, 41 and 27, so he's averaging somewhere around probably 30-something, 33, 32. Brett Brown can coach. Team just needs to be built for Simmons strictly. Trade Embiid? Come on, bro. Come on, AB Moon. Come on, AB Moon. Fellas, it's the second game in an environment they've never been in. Give it at least 4. You know us Philly fans ain't giving too much. But like I said, one of my biggest things I wanted to get on here and talk about right away is the fact that a lot of people tried to write off my guy, Shake Milton. And shout out to Shake Milton for, sticking around and having the courage to pull that shot up when the best player on the team, number 21, is demanding the ball. You right about that. Jake Arrieta still sucks. He does. I feel like I've said this the past couple years, but Ben needs to be more aggressive. He could have easily blown by the 33-year-old Rudy Gay and either finished strong or fouled an open teammate. I agree. He has to have that mindset all the time. I haven't even thought about that. Hey, it was like we played away games in the bubble. Yeah, listen, we're playing like and listen, when we were home, we beat the Celtics, the Raptors, the Lakers, the Clippers. Away, we lost to the Cavs, the Hawks, the Knicks, the Nets, you name it. So we definitely getting that road Sixers team, which, we are on the road. But, some of you people are high trade MB, man. We can't. Listen, this is my guy. It's my guy. Ben needs to stay out of foul trouble. Facts. That is facts. Stop the Embiid hate. Hashtag, you already know. Appreciate you. I am high, but I wouldn't trade Judd. All right. Hey, see, that's the real dude right there. Anybody who says trade Embiid should just go play in traffic. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm a big Embiid dude, and I can't wait. Can't wait till he puts a team on his back and proves it. Embiid in prime could be 30 points per game, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Preach, man. Preach. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in real quick, hanging out with me. Like I said, I do Sixers and Eagles stuff. Normally, I get on right after with a post-game video. So, I record a video, comes up about 45 minutes to an hour after. I do Eagles content too. I know there's a lot of Eagle fans who don't like the Sixers and a lot of Sixers fans who don't like the Eagles. But, hey, as long as you support at least one of them, you cool with me. You support both, I love it. Because at the end of the day, Philly all day. Word, bro. I got to go. I got to wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm going to be hurt. Hassan Beasy, my guy. You wouldn't trade any of them? One of them? For who? That's the real question. For who? If we're going to trade them, we got to get somebody. But like I said, the whole starting lineup in double digits, except for the one guy, that we needed to get in there. That we needed to get in there. But appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, if you're new, smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button. We got Sixers and Eagles content coming through the channel. With all that being said, let me get to these last couple. A competent coach would get the most out of Embiid and Ben together. True. Who came to the Sixers and got better? Who? I don't think current Ben is usable without shooters around him. Yeah, he needs shooters around him because he's going to drive and kick. That's facts. I don't want to trade either player, even though Ben makes me so frustrated. We need a new head coach first before we trade anybody. I agree. We got to see it all. We got to see it come out with someone else manning the ship before we just go ahead and completely destroy it. I like the Eagles, Phillies, Sixers, and Flyers. Let's go. I mean, I mess with the Flyers and the Phillies too. I might do an occasional Philly video. Flyers, I'll rock with them because they're Philly, but I don't know nothing about hockey really. Who's your favorite Sixers hype man? What do you mean hype man? Brett got lucky. Yeah, listen, I mean, Shake Milton, build everybody out. Again, there's no way you drop 14 points. I mean, they went on an 8-0 run at the end. Only trade for Joe Drummond, a first and a shooter. I mean, Drummond, a first and a shooter. Well, he's on the Cavs, so what shooter you want from the Cavs, really? But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Like I said, hit that like button on the way. I appreciate it. And if you know the channel, subscribe. We got Sixers Eagles all day. With all that being said, you know what time it is, my guys and my gentle